Hey guys, just wanted to hop on for a little bit today, a short video. Just want to say, yeah, when a narcissist, when a guy or anyone cannot stop talking about their exes, they cannot shut the fuck up about their ex. Usually this is like an ex-spouse, but sometimes it's just an ex, like an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. But yeah, whenever they cannot shut the fuck up about um about an ex, they're still fucking her, or they're thinking about it. They're still in contact. So just keep that in mind, you guys, because yeah, the narcissist is always trying to pitch you against a woman that you've never even met before. That's why he constantly talks about his ex to you. It's done intentionally. It's done on purpose to get under your skin, to try and piss you off, to try and make you feel insecure and competing for him. He's trying to have you compete for him, and he's not the fucking prize. He's nothing of value. He's not. A narcissistic man has zero value. He has no worth. He has no value. He's not something to fight for. And that's exactly why he has to portray that he's something to fight for, because he knows deep down he ain't shit and that he's nothing that a woman should be fighting for. That's the truth, you guys. That's the honest truth, is that a narcissist knows they're not worth it, but they just sit back and laugh when they see people trying to prove themselves to the narcissist, and try and prove their worth and value, because the narcissist knows they're not shit. They know they're not worth anything, and they just sit back and laugh whenever anyone tries to prove something to them. See, never ever, don't ever compete. Don't ever even, the minute that somebody starts talking about their ex, just shut them the fuck down. Just shut them the fuck down. Say, I'm busy, I gotta go. Nice talking to you, have a great life. Just keep it short, and then block them. Yeah, don't entertain anyone who talks about their ex, especially if they're on a date with you. That's disrespectful. That's highly disrespectful. That's showing they have no respect for you. They have zero regard for you, and you shouldn't have any for them. You should block their ass. But see, I'm vindictive. I'm vindictive with the motherfucking sociopaths and the narcissist. I don't give a fuck. I give zero fucks. You guys know me. I don't care. I do not give a fuck about any of them, how they feel. I have zero regard for narcissists. Zero. I don't care if I meet them and there is an attraction, or we like each other or whatever. I don't give three fucks. If I find out you're a narcissist, you're done. DONE forever. You are cut for life, bitch. You are so dead to me that I could literally see you dead on the street and I would just walk right over your body. Like, that's how little you mean to me when I find out you're a narcissist. And it doesn't take me very much, you guys. You guys know I have my spiritual discernment highly developed, and I can detect a narcissist very easily. It doesn't take me too long to do that. Just usually a few meetings, and I can detect them. We empaths, I know for myself, I have almost like a psychic level ability to be able to determine even the most covert of narcissists. It doesn't take me that long, and I always go by my intuition. The warning signs are always there from the beginning. And usually those warning signs for me is like a very blank expression on their face and their eyes. It's like a blank, empty, kind of stare. There's nothing there. There's no soul, behind their eyes. When you look into their eyes, because they don't have a soul. Narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, all of them do not have a soul. They don't. And they're trying to take yours, basically. So this type of abuse, you guys, needs to be called out all the time when it happens, because it's actually illegal right now. Narcissistic abuse is illegal in the UK. So if anyone tries to emotionally manipulate you or emotionally control you, and see, it's hard to prove sometimes, but they can be arrested and thrown in jail, and they should be. And this is narcissistic abuse. When you meet somebody and you're dating them and they go on and on about their ex, that's abuse. That's narcissistic abuse. I call it as I see it. I call it as I see it. They are doing this intentionally to get under your skin and to piss you off and make you insecure and angry. They do this to get a reaction out of you. Everything a narcissist does is to get an emotional reaction out of you. When you are not giving them the emotional reaction they want, that is when they will go looking elsewhere to deal with somebody who will give them that reaction they're looking for. When you could give a fuck less about them, and you show that with your actions, you block them on everything, you don't even leave anything untouched, then they're aware, hey, like, she's nothing to play with, because I'm not. I'm very serious when I'm dealing with narcissists, and I don't play with them. I don't play around. I don't play around with them. I don't play with them. I don't let them play with me. I take my life seriously, and I don't let them play with my life. So, or play with my emotions. Sorry for that siren in the background, you guys. Yeah, so let that be a wake-up call. If you're out there still dating in this apocalyptic society we're in, where narcissists, sociopaths are running rampant and destroying people from the inside out, within relationships, they're cheating on them, which is cheating is abuse. They're lying to them, they're manipulating them, they're using them, because narcissists are users. Yes, they are. They're leeches and users. If you're still out there trying to date in this apocalyptic society where empaths are extremely rare, and empaths are really, in my opinion, they're the only ones capable of having an actual loving, beautiful relationship. So if you're still out there trying to date in this world full of sociopaths, narcissists, trying to present themselves as normal people, just keep that in mind, you guys, that if they bring up any exes, especially the first few dates, cut them off immediately. Block them. I don't give a fuck what you have to do. Get rid of them, because they're doing it on purpose to piss you off. Think about it. As an empath, I know for myself, as an empath, I would never even think to bring up exes or past relationships to somebody I first meet, because I wouldn't want to piss them off and scare them off. The narcissist doesn't give a fuck. They don't give 3 fucks. They'll just go on about it, because to them it's like, it's just fun and games, They like playing with people's emotions. They like playing with people's lives. But watch, when you clap back, when you clap back on their ass and you show them you're nothing to play with and you will go straight for them, you're not afraid of them, they'll start to be afraid of you. Yeah, they'll be very intimidated when you call them out for being the predator they are. Because that's all they are. They're a predator, They're a predator, and they're looking to prey on the weak, the naive. Sorry guys, there's a lot of sirens today. There's like a high-speed chase going on right now. So yeah, guys, that's what they're really looking to do. They are looking for the vulnerable, the weak-minded, the weak, emotionally weak people who are in a vulnerable state to take advantage of. They can't stand to be around emotionally strong people like myself. They can't stand to be around a woman with self-respect like myself. And they can't stand to be around a woman with strong boundaries like myself. They hate that shit. Narcissists, sociopaths hate boundaries. They hate them because they know that your boundaries are the only thing that will protect you from them. They know this. They know your boundaries and your self-worth is the only thing between them and you. And they want to get to you. They want to get to you because they want to use you. They want to be able to use you how they want to use you. And they can't do that if your boundaries and self-esteem is in the way of them using you. So keep your boundaries high. Keep them extremely high, sky high. Don't ever let your guard down around people. Keep your boundaries up. Keep them high. Don't let anyone pass your boundaries. And people will test you. The narcissists, sociopaths will constantly do these little shit tests. They're very subtle shit tests to try and play with you. But the minute you see those little tests, just cut them off. Just cut them off. Because they know what they're doing. We're all adults. We know right from wrong. We know what we're doing. And we know when we're disrespecting someone. So, yeah, never tolerate even a little bit of disrespect, because that is the first shit test that will be put on you by a narcissist. Is the little shit test they always run in the beginning. And yes, talking on and on about an ex while you're on a so-called date with them is disrespect. It's crossing your boundaries. They know this. That's what they're doing. They're doing it on purpose to fuck with you. They are doing it on purpose to fuck with you. Because think about it again, as an empath, oh, there's more sirens again. As an empath, you are not about to do that to someone you first meet, because you don't want to turn them off, you know what I mean? You want to get with them, right? The narcissist doesn't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They care a little bit. Yeah, they care when you cut them off and you don't deal with them anymore. Yeah, they do. But they're still a narcissist, and they might stalk a little. Some of them will stalk hardcore, but they'll just be with a new supply. Their bed's never cold, so they're already with someone. You know, the second you cut them off, they already have someone in their bed. Their bed is never cold. Narcissists cannot be alone. Sociopaths cannot be alone. They cannot do what I've been doing for years now, which is rolling solo dolo. That's how I like to roll. I don't like to roll with a lot of people. I like to roll solo most of the time because I know what's out there and I know what the world is coming to with all the narcissists running rampant. So I prefer to roll solo most of the time to avoid narcissists. And they cannot do that. They are not independent like that. They cannot be alone. They always need to be around people. They are dependent on people. And they are addicted to people. They cannot stand to be alone. They can't. They always have to be around people. And that's one of the telltale signs you're dealing with one. But yeah, guys, just be mindful of that whenever, just be aware. Whenever anyone is going on about their ex, please shut them down immediately. Just walk away. Just walk out on them. Walk out on them, because they're not caring about your feelings in that moment when they're going on about other people they've been with. So you shouldn't care about theirs either. You should just walk right out on them. Walk right out on them. I don't care if you're in the middle of a restaurant. I don't care what you're doing. Just turn your back and walk right out on them. We need to start doing this more and more often, and I'm getting better at it with narcissists we meet. Because then we're setting an example for everyone else and how they should treat them when they meet them, you know, when they run into one. And like I said, you know, we all know the fastest way to run into one is to go on a date, is to date somebody, to agree to a date. And especially you ladies, we got to be careful to who we agree on a date with, especially those who have already been through narcissistic abuse like myself. Who are easily triggered because we have complex PTSD now, and a lot of things trigger us easily. So when the narcissist starts their abuse and the triangulation with other women, it's going to trigger us and set us back months and years of worth of therapy, because of the triggers, because they're triggering us emotionally when we're around the abuse that they start dishing out when we first meet them. So yes, the triangulation with them usually starts immediately. The narcissist, that's one of the first signs of a narcissist, is they're going to start with the triangulation immediately. The pitting you against other women, mentioning other women all the time. And you know what? Nowadays, if somebody does that, I'll just be like, all right, go be with them, leave me alone, and block them, you know, and be done with it. Somebody keeps mentioning third parties. I'm going to say, all right, you go over there, you go be with them, have a great life. And, you know, I'm going to go over here and do my thing. And, you know, I'll see you hopefully never. You know what I mean? And that's how your attitude has to be, you know, because then narcissists, they can't play with you, you know? They can't play with you if they don't have someone to play with. They can't play with you if they don't have someone on their playground. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the biggest thing, you guys. But I'm sure, you know, a lot of them are watching my video. You know, they like to, narcissists get on my channel. They like to watch my video because they think it's funny when I, you know, get angry and passionate on my videos. But I don't give a fuck. I'm here to convey a message, and that's why I'm on here. I don't care who watches or what they think of my channel. So yeah. Yeah, guys, I just want to get on here and put that out today, but I gotta hop off. I'm going to the gym now. But yeah, I love all you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.